Hello folks, so this is 2023 October-November paper 1-1 and the question number is 5. This question is concerned with the chapter kinematics as the question shows, the figure shows. It says a parachutist falls from a stationary balloon at time t equal to 0. Yeah, the velocity time graph for the parachutist from time t equal to 0 until the time when he is just above the ground is as shown. So as you can see from here, velocity increases to a certain value, constant, then decreases to a certain value and again becomes constant. So this value of velocity is less than this value. Now we have to answer which graph best shows the variation with time of the acceleration of the parachute. So we have to show the graph of the acceleration. So let us first realize that the value of A is given by the slope of VT graph. So let us write here A is equal to slope of VT graph. Slope of VT graph. So now let's analyze the slopes at every occasion. So from time 0 to P, the slope of this VT graph decreases. The slope of VT graph decreases. The value increases. The value of V increases, but the slope decreases. Here it has got high slope, here it has got low slope, and here the slope is 0. So during this time, the slope decreases and positive as well. Positive and decreases. So that means the value of A also should be positive and it should decrease. Positive and decrease. So if we go through that, these two graphs are disqualified because they start acceleration with negative value. So only these two remain. Now here the value of V is maximum and its slope is 0. So that's why A should be 0. So A should be 0, A should be 0. Okay. Now suddenly the value of V decreases with a very high negative slope. Decreases with a very high negative slope. This slope is definitely greater than this slope. So that's why now the value of A should be negative and it should be high. It should be negative and high because the slope is negative and very high. So if I compare these two things, here the value of A is very high and negative. Here the value of A is just equal to this. It tells that the slope should be equal, but here the slopes are different. So this slope and this slope are different. This slope is higher, so that's why this A should be higher negative. Now the slope goes on decreasing, so the negative value of A also goes on decreasing. Here the slope is 0, the value of A also becomes 0 now. So that's why this should be the correct one and this should be the incorrect one. So B is the correct answer.